How's it going, folks? This is Mike, and I'm back to do my second episode in the celebration of the month of Noirvember. So I picked another film noir that I'd never seen before, and this one is called The Hitch-Hiker from the year 1953, released by RKO, and it's on this little compilation tape that came out from American Movie Classics. And they four films starring the actor Edmund O'Brien, who was also there's another film noir in here, this kind of a classic called DOA, another one that I've never seen all the way through. Anyway, so I picked The Hitchhiker, and I thought I'd do something a little different this time and sit here in front of my TV screen and let you watch a little bit of the movie. If I can get this turned the right way. Okay, The Hitchhiker. This is a great little movie. Highly recommended. I hope you can see that. Just show you some of the opening credits and all that. Okay, so Edmund O'Brien stars along with Frank Lovejoy and William Tallman. Now, William Tallman, you might remember from the old Perry Mason show. He played the district attorney. I didn't say it very well. District attorney, the prosecutor. Let's put it that way. Hamilton Berger, very good actor, and he really is good in this. So Frank Lovejoy and Edmund O'Brien are two guys that are going away on a fishing trip, and that's what they told their wives. They were going to go to some fishing area, I think in Arizona, but they changed their minds and they decided to drive down to Mexico, ostensibly to party, look for women, and they're not feeling very good about their decision to deceive their wives. So while they're doing this, there is a notorious hitchhiker who has he's escaped from prison. And he's going around the country, and everybody who picks him up, he ends up killing them. He's got this whole string of people that he's killed, and the police are trying to find this guy as a maniac. So these two guys that are out on this fishing trip, they make the fatal mistake of stopping to pick this guy up. And the guy is William Tallman, in a great psychotic performance. So the film, that's pretty much the bare bones plot of the film. They pick this guy up, he pulls a gun, he terrorizes them, he uses them to drive him wherever he wants to go. He decides that he wants to go to some small town in Mexico where he thinks he can hide out and be free from the police for the rest of his life. And the guy is just absolutely nuts, and he keeps threatening to kill these guys if the police find out that he is connected with them, because obviously since they're going to be gone missing, and people are going to start looking for them at the same time they're looking for him. In other words, as long as he can use them and be sort of undercover, he'll keep them alive. But when they're no longer of use to him, he plans to kill them. And he keeps telling them that the whole time. So they end up spending several days with the guy. And the character, I can't think, I've already forgotten the name of the character that William Tallman plays. But he is a total psycho who sleeps with one eye open. He actually has an eye which has been deformed and it doesn't close. So these two guys, they can't tell when he's awake and when he's asleep. So their fatal mistake, classic film noir fashion, their fatal mistake was that they stopped to pick this hitchhiker up. It reminds me a little bit of the movie Detour, which also involved hitchhiking and a guy making a really bad decision which changes his life forever. And so that's the gist of the story. It's directed by Ida Lupino, who was a very good director, also a great actress from the golden age of Hollywood. The cinematography is done by Nicholas Musaraka, who was he did a lot of films at RKO, a lot of horror films like Cat People, The Curse of the Cat People, other film noirs like Out of the Past. I mean, really some classic films of the 1940s and the 1950s. The cinematography in this film doesn't do a lot with light and shadow. It really is a very sober film. It's very direct. It's not hiding anything in nuance. It's only 71 minutes long. It moves very quickly. There is no wasted time. There's no wasted energy. It's just about two people who are caught up in a situation because they made a bad decision. Now, as far as the killer, his bad decision is that he keeps these guys alive way too long, because the longer they stay alive, the more of a chance they have to find some way to get away from him, or maybe the police will catch up. So that's the gist of the story. I think everyone would enjoy seeing this. The Hitchhiker from 1953. If you haven't seen it, you should. So anyway, here's a little bit of the opening, and I guess I'm finished. Okay. If you have any questions about this or you want to make a comment,